friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luka felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rolo.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Rolo doesn't feel like the type of person you share those thoughts
But
with.
it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding it back to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luka told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Okay. Rolo. Our little Betty friend. Hey, Dawn. Dragging down a lead?
You bet! I heard a juicy do rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament.
Peculiar how?
He didn't just give his kids an inheritance, there were conditions.
Like what?
The document stipulated that Eris had to take out a child as her reward. A kid our age just showed up to town one night with a lawyer.
Sharper didn't die. Sharper's a child. Sharper got turned into a child. Oh shit. That's 100% where this is going. Solomon?
Bingo!
So Eris was forced to take care of him?
Yep, or she would have lost everything.
Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid?
Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats.
That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How do you find all this out?
A good reporter never reveals her source, Luka.
Sharper didn't die, he got turned into a little kid. Better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. Making our way back to the treehouse. Running kind of fast. I don't know, man. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens, this is no time for fractured friendships. Agreed, ma'am. Agreed. Locked. Okay. Can we go back here? Okay, we can't. Alright. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all... decided. Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work until the task is done. Let's see that you do. Our harvest awaits. That was creepy. That was super fucking creepy. Can we... No. Okay, cool. Do we have more bait options? We do. Pungent.
Luka wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
The fuck is that? Is that a watch? That's a watch. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. Yeah, it is way. Property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything on this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. Man's got a contentious relationship with time. Keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Okay, okay. Rolo, you still up there? Sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back,
Luka
never.
had only ever heard him speak in in the stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you, it's just a little
Rolo
late.
scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? Storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house, and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. Not a fool, Luka. Doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luka stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. You were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was going to be a surprise. You took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luka became instinctively angry, and both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. You wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? That's what you think. Maybe you're the bad
Rolo's
friend.
tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luka. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa's still around.
The words hung in the
Ooh,
cold night air.
ooh, that you don't go there, Luka.
Rolo's stomach dropped,
Rolo,
knowing he'd
not
crossed
Luka.
a line.
Rolo.
But it was too late.
Luka, good night, Rolo. Dang it.
Luka dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
A ball. A ball. Rolo, what a jerk. Can I call me a bad friend? Ooh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Oh, can I kick it out into the hall? No. All these things I'm still going to the festival with, and you can shove it. Am I supposed to do something with this ball? I'm guessing not. Okay, we're going to bed. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Weep. Luka?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luka, are you alright? I forgot Gran's voice. I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I've got to run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luka just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. I bet he is. Is Weep an option for anything? No. He's gonna be miserable. Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him and you can shove it. What are we doing here, guys? What's our quest?
Luka dozed off again.
Luka, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry.
Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here, too.
Thanks.
Rolo came by.
What did he say?
He wanted to talk to you.
What did you say?
I told him you weren't feeling well.
Good.
So, your plan is to just sit in your room all day?
Pretty much.
Well, I need to pop away for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good.
Noted.
Luka still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
Never anything interesting at the festival anyways. Oh, hello. Yeah. I got this. Bam!
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Yeah, complete first
Luka
volume.
carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art.
Excuse me. I got a sleepy baby girl.
Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luka keep it at his house.
Oh, Winnie, I gotta move my legs. Oh, my legs are starting to hurt. Oof. Okay. Yeah. We don't like the Papa's moving. We don't like it. We were comfy. She's like, I was comfy, Papa. Why are you moving? Why is my Papa moving? Oh, are we leaving now? Are we leaving? Are we hungry? Oh, I think she's going to go to her bed. Yeah. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, she's going to her bed. She's going to bed. Papa was warm for a while, warm and comfy, but now she wants bed. She wants a bed and to look out the window. Alright.
Luka wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luka's more often. Whatever the reason, Luka didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luka lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Uh-oh.
Luka? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwell. She said you met yesterday.
What did she say? Is she here?
She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh.
She seems nice.
Yeah. Really wish Graham would stop talking. You're killing me.
You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you?
What was your first fucking clue, Grandma?
Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right, then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luka had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luka stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad? Where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip. His father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Well, that does sound bad.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city.
Running around screaming as they catch on fire, obviously.
People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them, not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him, older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean?
This is weird.
Luca felt a reassuring
This is very
squeeze
weird.
on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom?
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into
What if
focus.
Gran is our mom? Just really old and just like doused in the whatchamacallit.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about?
I don't feel like talking.
That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter.
But he
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
but he said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
And did you mean any of the things you said to him?
No.
Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst.
Except. Cool.
Now get your little butt out of my your bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you?
I guess not.
Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luka gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize.
But he's the one that...
What did I just say?
Buy him a corn dog.
That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch.
Alright.
I love you, Luka.
Love you too.
Luka took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luka's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo.
Oh, we don't
A
though.
big fight changes the nature of a friendship.
We just need keywords.
Whether, in the end, it
Hi,
is for the better
Cosmos.
or for
My
the
good
worse,
girl.
all
Hi.
comes down
We got another
to
good girl in
understanding.
here. We got a good girl. See? She's going to eat food.
If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luka emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air, but the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo.